Hi everyone, my name is Giuseppe Pongelupe Giacoia. Some of you may know me, most of you don't. I'm currently a sophomore here at the U of A studying software engineering. I'm also minoring in mathematics and computer science. And I'm really excited to be running for this position. And I initially held off on joining SHPE because I didn't know what it was. And I thought it was a Hispanic club, and I'm not Hispanic. So for the longest time, I held off, and I only got around to joining it after being convinced by some of my friends to join at the end of last semester. So unfortunately, I haven't been a part of a lot of the activities that we planned, but I'm really excited and looking forward to participate in them regardless of the results of this election. I'm also very glad to be in SHPE because it's one of the reasons that I got my internship for this upcoming summer. I'm interning with Caterpillar, so I have to thank SHPE for establishing some of those connections. And I found SHPE to be a great place to network with some peers and also hearing from great guest speakers that are e-board organized, so thank you for that. And yeah, I know I caught some of you guys off guard probably by mentioning that I'm not Hispanic. I was born and raised in Brazil, so I do speak Portuguese. For a lot of Americans, that is basically saying I'm Hispanic. And if that gets me your vote, I'm Hispanic for the day. So sharing a bit about my previous experience, I was a president of my high school's German club, so I also speak German. At least I can kind of get around speaking German. Where I was responsible for planning meetings, slideshows, activities, field trips. It was a small club, German club in Tucson. I've been in the US for 6 years, just as a reference. So I got around to doing a lot of the activity that all the officers in the club got to do. So I'm excited to bring some of those leadership skills to the secretary position. I was also secretary of my Link Crew club in high school, which is a club welcoming freshmen into high school and linking them with the senior. And then also I was the vice president of our National Honor Society chapter. So I got a lot of that communication and then also leadership skills that I'd be glad to bring to this position if elected. Also on campus, my participation goes beyond SHPE. I'm a member of the Software Engineering Wildcats, and I'm also running for an e-board position for that, so vote for me if you're in that, please. And then also, I am a TA for the Computer Science Department. I TA for Computer Science 120, where I work with a team of about 30 other TAs, so it's a lot of communication. Another place where I got around to practicing some of that extrovert skills that sometimes I lack. And then also next semester I will be precepting for PCE's 275, and I'm working as a web developer for UAccess, so I'm sorry in advance for anything that may happen. And then also, as I previously mentioned, I've been in a lot of positions that require communication with other people, so I know the importance of having someone out there to reach out to. So even if something doesn't lay under my umbrella as a secretary in SHPE, I'd be glad to offer a helping hand, or at least an ear, if someone needs a second opinion on logistics. I'd be glad to do that. And then, regardless of the outcome of this election, I'm grateful to accept this nomination. And then, I promise to bring all the work ethic that I've kind of kept throughout my college career and high school. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do we have any questions?
So obviously you're very involved and you do a lot of different things. So how do you plan to time manage? Because secretary, it's kind of chill, throughout the year, but then you get to banquet. How do you plan to?
So at least for next semester, which doesn't really apply for banquet since it's only in spring, I have a very chill semester in terms of credits, even though I'll be working as a developer and as a preceptor. I'm not too worried. And then I planned out my entire 4-year plan, or I guess 2 more years left. It doesn't look too heavy, so I think I could be able to do it based on the things that I've accomplished as a vector calculus TA and as a computer science TA in previous years that I was doing 19 or 18 credits. I think I'd be able to hold off on that. Any other questions? Yeah.
Do you have any event planning background, anything like that?
Yeah, as a vice president for the National Honor Society in my high school, we planned a lot of fundraisers and mostly volunteering events. So there was a lot of reaching out to places that needed there's a lot of food drives that we worked on, a lot of location rental that we had to. get a place that needed us and then find a place for us to work at, either if it was making PB&J sandwiches or so on. So mostly planning volunteering activities for National Honor Society.